Hey everybody, Dr. C back. I'm relaxing here in my truck. I'm in Monroe, Louisiana, waiting on my next load, headed back east, to be pulled so I can have my trailer loaded and head back east. Might take a couple hours, might take longer, so I'm stuck. This actually kind of reminds me of the days when I was in the United States Coast Guard. You know, in the military, they tell you to hurry up and then wait. Well, this is kind of like what I'm doing right now with these new routes from Atlanta to Monroe, Louisiana. It's a hurry up and wait platform, and it's something I'm used to, but something that I'm not necessarily happy about. So there you go. Anyway, I wanted to, excuse me, I'm digging in my nose. I'm a trucker, what can I say? I'm going to give you a follow-up on what I reported to you guys yesterday, talking about the Viktor Orban losing his election in Hungary. The Hungarian people resoundingly rejected him. And I had mentioned to all of you that we need to do the same thing here in 2026 against the Trump regime and everybody who's involved with that, and that includes all Republicans. In addition, I talked to you guys about getting out and vote. Talked about college students voting, women voting, and all this other kind of stuff. However, I did not mention anything about African Americans. Excuse me, my nose is itching. It's allergy season. I didn't mention anything about African Americans in terms of what they need to do. And the reason why I think it's a given that African Americans know what they're up against in terms of them being able to vote and all of the hoops that they have to jump through in order for their vote to be counted. Okay, but I do not want to exclude people of color. Y'all know what kind of obstacles are going to be placed in front of you, and you know that you're going to have to act accordingly. I'm registered. I just checked before I went back on the road. I am registered to vote, but I got to make sure that all of my IDs, or whatever IDs I need in order to vote, that I have the requisite IDs so that I can cast my ballot. This goes for everyone, including African Americans, Hispanics, Asian people, however you identify yourself. You need to be ready to cast your vote, which means you need to follow the rules and regulations of your state to make sure that your vote is counted. Now, the thing that happened in Hungary, and the reason why Viktor Orban was kicked out of office, because he literally was kicked out of office, is because the voters overwhelmed the ballots, right? In other words, the amount of loss that he incurred was so large that there wasn't anything he could do to try and declare fraud. It was too big. We are going to have to do the same thing here. Now, it's also important for you to understand if we overrun the Trump administration as Republicans against them with our votes, that doesn't mean that they're not going to try and claim fraud. I can tell you right now, he's going to try and do that. And even if he is gone and J.D. Vance picks up where he left off, I guarantee you they're still going to try and claim fraud. We need to overwhelm it so much that they can't. Okay? So that's my follow-up. Make sure you guys get out and vote. It is absolutely necessary. November is going to be here before you know it. It's April. We're halfway through April. May is coming up next. Before you know it's going to be November. So you guys need to make sure you are ready. That's the follow-up I wanted to give you. So I will give you guys another video a little bit later, but make sure you're ready to vote, guys, in 2026. Y'all have a great day. Dr. C out.